morning, everyone. Look at this. We have a list of people. How wonderful. Hi, Sue. Hi, Marlene. Anybody else? Let's have a look. No, Marlene and Sue. Kim. Hi, Kim. So, yes, I thought I'd try going early to see what it did, because it wouldn't allow me to use the 10:30. So hopefully this stream goes okay. Now, everybody should know by now of our fantastic offer, which is $60 for $235 worth of product. And if I wasn't already a distributor, I would be doing it myself. Distributor is just a name. That's all it is. You don't have to buy once you've done your $60 order. So, I mean, if you like to get a few products, this is a good incentive. And you will have that for roughly around 6 months. So, if you decided you want to do a bit more, well, you certainly can. And you will get Stampin rewards too. So if you decide to buy anything other than the kit, you will get some Stampin rewards from the kit and from whatever you purchase. You'll get 20% discount. So if something goes on special, say it's 50% off, just say, and you have 20% of discount. So you're going to get 70% off, because you'll get the discount on the product that they are selling, plus your 20%. So, yeah, no brainer as far as I'm concerned. If you like to get a discount, well, that surely is one way of getting it. So the other one, there's two specials. The other one is $169, which is our usual one. But this one you get $344 worth of stuff. So if you're a big craft person, maybe the $169 one would be better for you. But you can certainly do the choice of yours. Now, is Kim in? Hey, Kim, look what got through. Hi, Tanya, how you doing? Thank you so much. That is really appreciated. And I will do a card of it to show you, okay? But, yeah, thank you so much for that. Now I've got the dies and the stamp. And for your beautiful card. So gorgeous. I don't know whether you can see it. Gorgeous card. And which I thought was a really neat idea. And I can open it. Kim's put a message on a piece of paper. So it means that this can be reused. You just take off that note and you can use it as something else, but I prefer to keep it like it is. Thanks, Kim. So thank you so much for that. It is really appreciated, and it got through, so which is great. So what are we going to do today? Now, where have I put it? What have I done with it? Oh, it's all here. Dummy. I'm a dummy. All right, let's go down. I haven't got my watch on. Let's go down and have a look what's happening. It is, isn't it, Marlene? Beautiful card, plain, but beautiful. So it has that touch of elegance with it. So great, beautiful card. But I'm going to keep the card, thanks, Kim, rather than reuse it. So thank you. All right, let's go down and see what we've got today. So I changed my camera, check the audio, which isn't there. I don't know why it keeps knocking down my audio. Yeah. Tanya, I know Roz has been put on the happy birthday or the card list. And also I sent you the information for Glenda. And I know you've been having beautiful time with your granddaughter. So I hope you're enjoying that. Now, today, let's have a look. Now, yesterday, I did this card, which was a flop. And you know why it was a flop? Because I didn't put the mechanism in the right place. No matter whatsoever. Wow. That's not very good, is it? I should sack the postal people and get another one. So, yeah. So, I put it in the wrong place. That's why it wouldn't slide out. So, I'm going to do the card today again. And I'm going to go through it with you. So, I have made myself some notes. And I think I know where I went wrong. So we'll do that. So we'll have an extra card in our 12 days, all right? So we'll have 13. So Secret C, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this is our card, right? So you won't get any Christmas cards or Thanksgiving cards, will you, in the mail? And you don't get any bills. That's got to be a bonus. So I only did one side because I wanted to do the other side with you. So the actual card size is 5 1/4 by 9 3/4. And then I've scored 1/2 inch on both sides, right the way down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, although my bills all come by email these days. So I've done one side, and you can see I've put a little bit of a angle on there. So it's on the longest edge. I'm going to put it back into the trimmer, and I want to make sure my line is in the trough there. So all the way down so that you get a straight line. Now, I'm only going to go down to this first mark. I don't know whether you can see that. So you've got this, well, it's a fold actually for the card. So you're only going to go to that fold. Okay. So I'm going to put that in the line of the trough at 1/2 inch. And then hopefully I am going to cut looks right. Keep fingers crossed. So now we would have this on both sides, but I already did that one. So I'm going to take my scissors. Hi Roz, how you going? And I'm going to cut off at that fold. And then I'm going to just cut a little bit off there, just so it will fold neatly. All right. So now we have this. Hi, Sue. Did I say hello? Hi, Sue. I think I did, but I'm not sure. And Roz, I sent your information through to Tanya, so she will update that list when she's got time, and also Glenda's. So you will be on the list, so it just sometimes takes a couple of days to get on there. So this is how a card is going to go. So we're going to get a piece of DSP, which is 4x4. Let's move these out of the way. They go in the bin. So it's 4x4. So I'm going to put 31st, what day? There it is. So it is 31st. It's a Friday. So we don't do a lot of Halloween here. It's catching on, but it's not as big as what you have in the States and Canada. I was in Canada, going back years and years ago, for Halloween, and the shops were all decked out, and it was all even on the walkways, and really big time with it. So I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to try and get it centered. So there we go. So we've got a pretty pink. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Stars or don't know. Something. All right. Now I've got my yeah, some people celebrate it, others don't. I got my beautiful paper yesterday, and I think I put it right over there. So I thought I'd use it. So this is for the Christmas greenery. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm going to pop it up. I've got to have a mouthful of coffee, sorry. my throat was getting croaky, as you can hear. So I'm going to pop it up. It's too beautiful. Oh, I might see it a bit. Okay. Yeah, you do. You go. But I mean, it was 20 odd years ago when I was there. And yeah, it was amazing. All the things that were put out, and it was a credit to the store people. Yeah, the hearse's kiss costume. Oh, wow. I don't know what that would look like, Kim. Maybe you'd send us a photograph of you in it. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Now I've got two, here we go. I did 2 holly leaves to sort of put one there and one down here. But I'm going to glue those on. So my daughter-in-law always took the grandchildren trick-or-treating. They have a costume. But I don't think it really caught on here like it is in Canada and in America. Of course, they don't do it now. They're teenagers. So there's our, oops, there's our card. My bin's gone, it's up the other end, ready to empty. Hi, Nicole, how are you going? Lovely to see you. How are your hands going, Nicole? Is it getting any better? Okay, so that's our, and I'm just going to bend these in so we know that these go. It's popular, is it, in Perth? It's still hot up here, Tanya. I think it's 31 or something today. And there's quite a breeze because I'm looking at my washing and it's blowing, and the trees out here are blowing. So it looks like quite a windy day, which is bad for fires and that. And there's already been fires up here. So this is our front part. Overcast in New South Wales, Perth. That's what I was trying to say. So we've got this, we've done this, we've cut these edges off, and I got all that right yesterday. It was just the placing, and I want to show you correctly the placing on it. So that's all done there. Now I've got another piece, and this is 3 3/4 by 7 1/2. Okay, so, and then I've got a piece that is 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. That's that one. And then I've got another piece which will go on the top, which is 2 3/4 by 3 1/2, and that will go there like that. And then this is our mechanism. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's like that here too, Tanya. Some areas, and especially with little kids, they love it. They get dressed up, and mum takes them out, or dad, whichever. So it'll get more popular as we go along. So I'm going to put this on. I didn't go shopping yesterday because my eyes was just so sore, and I hadn't had much sleep, so I decided to have a lay down, which didn't do me any good. It's not really big in Victorian either. I don't know. Over time it might, but I mean, my grandchildren now are like 20 and 16. So they did it when they were kids. Okay. So this one is going to go into this one. Oh, unknown caller. She scared the life out of me. Go away. There we go. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Well, I just turned the light off because they say to leave your light on if you're doing trick-or-treating. So I just don't put my light on. So this will go in here. So, but first, now we've got our mechanism. You're doing it for everyone. Okay, that sounds like a good idea, Kim. So what I want to do is break the fibres up in this so that it gives it a bit of a curl already. All right. Now here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh, you've still got to October to go. Oh, Nicole, big hugs, big hugs. That hopefully everything will be all right and you can craft again. So, I've got one that's open. Okay. That does suck, doesn't it, Kim? Now I'm going to put tearing tape on both sides. So I've gone in and I've scored at 3/4 of an inch, was it? Yeah, 3/8 of an inch it was. So I'm going to put that on here like that. So keep your fingers crossed that everything goes okay. So I'm going to give them a burnish so that the tearing tape is on there for good. So now, this is where I need you to keep your... Hi Sarah, how are you going? Oh, lovely for you to pop in. That's lovely. I hope you have a good... Hi Leslie, how are you going? I hope you have a nice time with your friend, with your brother, Sarah. That'll be nice. All right. So this should be nice and so I'm going to take that side off. I'm going to try and put this in the middle here and up to that fold line. So I'm going to fold that down like that. Go roughly in the middle and put that down roughly about in the middle. And I'm going to make sure that it stays there. Okay. So this is what we've got already. Then I'm going to remove this one. And I hope this works. So I'm going to use the grid on my... So I make sure it is straight. Now I want so this I think I've gone wrong somewhere as well, because that's this has to touch. Now I made myself notes, so it's got to touch the end, and that takes it well out of there. So So maybe we put that one like that. That's it. I'll put a bit more tape on here. And keep fingers crossed this works. The placing of this is crucial because without it, it doesn't work, as I found out yesterday. The first one I did was great. Oops. So now I'm going to line it up on that line. And I'm going to get this in the middle. And then I'm going to move it down a little bit because I want this edge here. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's correct. So I'm going to get this piece here that's got the tearing tape on. I just had it the wrong way around. And it's got to come across here. So I'll put that there. And I'll put this in the middle. And that lines up with the edge here. Yes, certainly, Leslie. I got it from Lisa. Okay. Can't think of her last name. Begins with a C. So try and keep this roughly in the middle and get it so that it that's it. Yeah. So she did it about 3 years ago. So, yeah. So we've got this now that hopefully will work. That's still not going to be right. That's right, because it pulled out. So that's right. But I don't think that came down as far. Or maybe. This was the original one I did, and it worked perfectly. So it does come down that far. Okay. And what she did then, you can put a greeting here. So we'll take a Christmas greeting. No, we won't, because there's none on there. Oh, what have I got here? Here we go, decorative trees. So we don't want to really be, because it's got to go here. So you can either make it a big square and put the greeting at the top, so the mechanism needs to be down further the back of the front of the card. Okay, so when she did it, she said to line this up with the end of the card, which done. And you can't put that. Because that's what I did. I'm assuming you mean this piece. Oops. So you put that there. Because that's what I did on the card the other day. And it didn't work. I'm only just putting it there. So that's got to fold. Here we go again. So if that goes there, now I thought I had this all worked out. So that would have to go up to the so that folded like that, and then this. See, it doesn't come out. Let's give it a go. So this is what I did last time. And these have to go around here like that. I didn't stick. After all that, let's have a go. This is take 2, yes, from yesterday. And I thought I had it all worked out. Thank you, Tanya, for your help. So when she did it, she said you put it level with this, but it doesn't work because it's too far down. So if I line that up roughly and then put that down like that, we'll see if it works, okay? Otherwise, it'll be take 3, won't it? Okay, Kim. Yeah, have a good night. And thank you so much for your stamp. I've already been 2 of these cards. So I'm going to line it up with that, roughly. And then I'm going to fold that over. And I'm going to do this. I'll probably regret it, but I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put, whoops, tear and tape. And I'm going to put 2 lots. Because this is the movement. This could be another one that goes in the bin. I don't like things to beat me. That's for sure. But what's going on here? The original card was perfect till I pulled it apart. Okay. Here goes nothing. So I'm going to fold these over, take off the tear and tape. Oh. Actually, what I should have done was when I put the tear and tape on the wrong side, haven't I? Because that should go there. I'm doing really well today. So I'll cover that up again. I'm pretty sure it went on. No, I was right. It did go on the inside. Sorry. Whew, I thought I was right. And then I'm going to take the ones off here just down a bit so I can pull them out. God. So I'm going to get that so it's level down the side and then rip that out. If you do it quick, it's not painful. There we go. Yay! Sorry about that. Yeah, well, that's what she said, but it doesn't work. So that's worked. And then I've got a piece here. So that comes out the way it should. I had a piece of where is it? I had a piece to put on that I'd already cut out. I think this one worked, and I put it about halfway up. So this was my original one that I did. Oh, well, it came what it did. So at least it's working. And I had a piece here that I put underneath because I cut it all out. There we go. So this piece that went underneath the mechanism. So I wrote all my just 1/4 of an inch from the top along the top edge, which is what we did, and it didn't work. So we'll go with this. Now I need a piece that to go here underneath. Persevere. I'll tell you, this one has done my head in. It really has. I usually get them pretty well, but this one really had me going. So you can put you can put a sentiment in there before you put that in, so that when you pull it out, your sentiment comes up. So I still don't think it's exactly right, but it's working. That's the main thing. So I want probably 2 inches, maybe, or 1.5 inches, I think. No, that's too much, so I'll go 1 inch. By 4 1/4. Thank you so much for your help, Tanya. It's really appreciated. Well, let's hope it's in the right place. Hey, I didn't put a greeting in here, but you can put a greeting. And this just slides under that bottom bit. We didn't do too bad on the size. 4 1/4. So yeah, so there it is. If you want a greeting, put it first in the second piece up the top. So yay, yay, yay. So happy it works. So there we go. Few disasters, couple of problems. But yeah, thanks for your help, Tanya. We ended up getting it working. And I had all her instructions and I watched the video and wrote everything down. Oh well, so we've got it working. So I'll come back up the top. Okay, so thank you. Perseverance, yes, between the two of us worked out. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky card to do. Thank you. So yeah, I go back and watch the video again and make sure what I'm doing. But this is take 2 of yesterday. Okay, so tomorrow's Friday, which is a Fun Fold Friday. So I can look at something to do tomorrow. So there'll be an extra one in here, so I'll make it 13. So yeah. Yes, yes, it came. Do you want a quick look? Do you want to have a quick look at what I've got? What came in the box? I can give you a quick look if you like. Oh, look, there was that other piece. It was stuck to my silicone mat. So you know, this is one I got. It was a bit of a struggle, Leslie. And as I say, the first one worked not a problem. You want to see it? Okay, just a moment. I'll go back down again. Okay. So, probably won't be in order because I've been messing around with them. So I got the Christmas greenery, which is this one, with that gorgeous paper. Oh, that's decorative. So, and you can cut these out of one of the papers. So, and you can cut the bunch of flowers out too. So it's quite a few dies, and I used the leaves on the other one. So you can either cut them out by die, or if you want, you can colour them in. So that was, I love the paper on this. I'm not sure where the paper went. It's probably here. These are gems, which are very sparkly, very Christmassy. They're beautiful. And the ribbon. Don't tell me they've actually put a piece you can get hold of. And the ribbon's shimmery. I don't know whether you can see it, but it has a shimmer to it, which is nice. Attacking my nails. So that's that. This paper is, that's the Modern Christmas. Okay, so that one has an embossing folder with it, which is like a wreath. You could colour that in. It is sparkly and shiny, Tanya. So I'm just trying to figure out where the paper is. I would have had it here this. Wherever I put it. This one's the Modern Christmas. I like the fact that this one wasn't real Christmassy. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm in love. So you get two. Oh, absolutely gorgeous paper. I didn't realise it was. And then you've got your Christmas trees and your B-side. not totally wrapped on the B side, but that's different. You could use it for a backing for a card. I've seen that one somewhere before. Oh, look. Oh. And then, like mistletoe. I like this one. This one's got fir trees on it, but look at the back. The stars. I'll put these all in plastic folders. I've got to put them in my... I have a list I keep, what I buy, which is too much. So... that's the tree one. Because these were big... the dies go with this traditional labels. And I'll put the dies in with the stamps. So what have we got here? And this goes with that one, I think, with that traditional... ooh, some different shapes, isn't it? It's nice to get some different shapes. So that one goes with that one. That's that. Then I've got Autumn Trees, which was that one Lorraine used. Yeah, it is pretty, isn't it? So that's the Autumn Trees, and I think that goes off the top of my head with the Amber Autumn. And there's the dies for that. I like it when you get these big folders because they can be used for other things. That's that front. Ah, that's all you get. So that's that one. I didn't even realise it was sitting out the front till I went to the post box. That one goes with that. So you can see I haven't even put the... I like the red rubber stamps. So that's another one that's got the stamps. I think they're trying to get rid of these before they start on their new packaging. I was going to have this all done and go on last night and do an unboxing. but my eyes were so sore with the hay fever, I could barely see. They were so itchy. So there's the little deer and that tree that Lorraine did. Oh, we got two to this one. Yes, I can put that on the tree as well. And then a smaller one. So I could try that one. Lorraine did that one. Looked really pretty. But I guess it takes time to do all the colours on it. So this one is Autumn Toils. So we'll see what's in here. I always love opening papers because I never really take much notice of them when I buy them. So we've got our trees with the little deers. Just, I don't know whether brown, that one's got a stag, whereas this one's got, oh, it's still got a stag. Yeah, it's the same, you get three. And then you got one with the birds. And then the pumpkin, and I think the pumpkin one you can die cut. Not sure. I'll have to check that out. And this one with the foxes. So I love that. That must be Cajun Grey, is it? Colours. Yeah, Cajun Grey, Early Espresso, Grey Granite, Mossy Meadow, Pumpkin Pie, and Very Vanilla. So that's the colours you've got on that one. So I'm trying to sort out because on that one goes with, no, it goes with this one with the not traditional, Modern Christmas these go with. So large hoops. I don't know whether I'd use them or not, but I like to get the sweets so that I've got everything. Okay. I'm not real fussed on these neither. They're like a wood type, so I suppose they go with the sweet. So Delicate Pines. So what I wanted was for this big one because I'd seen some cards done with it. And then you add in other bits and pieces like your leaf things here. So Delicate Pines. So see what's in here. Whoop. Well, you got a fair few dies. the big one. What is it? 14 dies. So that's okay. I'm not really into Christmassy Christmas cards with either Santa or Christmas trees with kids sitting on Christmas with snow, because we don't have it. I mean, some places have it. So I wanted this branching out. So that's all. And you've seen Lorraine use that as well. So that's stamps. I'm going to have to get some practice in, aren't I? All these new stamps and dies. I'm trying to get my ones that are out of date, and I'll take them to the market. I was after these. Aren't they fantastic? A new shape. So that was that, and that's what I wanted. Any nesting dies like that. You love the trees? You've ordered that? Yeah, I like the trees too. Trees and flowers. You'd think I'd be over it, wouldn't you? So this is ornamental Christmas. So trees, and I know we've got plenty of trees from last year. Yeah, it's a red rubber one. There we go. So the backs will have to be put on those. So these are the stamps. They sure get wrapped well, don't they? There the dies. Big star. They did a star. Well, that was on Lisa's video. A star that they did years ago, and geez, it was really pretty. But and this one, Peaceful Days, and that'll be the twine that goes with it. Oh no, I think that goes with that Modern Christmas. I think that goes with that. So that's going to go over there. Now this one I've got the other set, so I thought I'd get this one as well. So I didn't realise this is actually a label that you can stick on, and so you know what's what, I guess. So that's that, and I like the bird. I don't know whether it was meant to go with the other set, and I ordered more paper for that other set because I do love the paper in it. I should have probably got the glitter again as well. So you've probably all seen this. So I got another lot of the paper. I probably should get the glitter paper again too. So look, that paper. Now this one's, I didn't even know that I ordered. See, there's those. These are stickers. So ephemeras that you can just pull out and put on a card. I don't know whether it's one or two papers. I'll soon find out, won't we? So, for the look of it, I think it's only one. Yep, just one sheet. And it's in those colours too, which is great. Now these two-tone cardstock. So I've got 2 lots of it. I hope they've got some white in there. Doesn't look like, oh yeah, a sheet of white there. A couple of sheets. The green. This colour. And then I got this one, which is two-tone. Celebrate together. So I'm going to have to keep a separate stock. Because if I put it in with the pattern, oh, I like that colour. And that's nice too. These, I don't know about yellow like that, but what colours have we got in it? Blackberry Bliss, Cloud Cover, Daffodil Delight, Fresh Freesia, Pool Party, and Strawberry Slush. So that's what we've got. You like the two-tone, Leslie? I haven't used it yet, so it'll be interesting. It's not really thick enough for a card, but you could use it as a backing in there or something. So we'll see. So I'll come back up the top. I think that's it. It was, oh, this ribbon. That was the other thing. That one's with the trees. They started putting them. I have to sort out my ribbons too. What's used and what's not. Well, that's quite nice. It's stiff. I don't really do a bow with it. It's a little stiff. So I think you're probably better off using it as putting it around the front of the card. So there we go. I'll come back up the top. You've not used yours yet? Different smell. Haven't really smelt it, Tanya. Are you saying to the a different? It is different. You're right. The cardstock's got no smell to it, but this one has. People think I've gone crazy sniffing paper. Yeah, it has got a different smell. I didn't realise this had a smell either, the pattern paper. As soon as you opened it, you could smell it. Yeah, well, it has got a different smell. All right, ladies, thank you so much for going through that with me and the patience to have a look at what I got. And of course, special delivery from Kim, which I've got the dies, but I didn't have the stamps. No, you're not crazy. You do that to your papers. So when I go to the shops now, I'll go around sniffing. Is that it? All right. Thank you so much for your patience. Hopefully you had a look at something you might want to buy. Hi, Ruth. How are you going? Nail Smith. So, unfortunately, is it French or Aloha? It's usually Hawaii. All right. Thank you, ladies. I'm going shopping now. And I'll go around sniffing paper. Smell of books and school books. All right. Thank you, ladies. I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30. And I'll see what I can drag up to do. Sounds well, doesn't it? You're welcome. You're all very welcome. And thank you. All right. Have a good day. I'm going to see what mischief I can get into going shopping. So, see what I buy. See you all. Have a great day.